New Earth Mamas, this is part of my series, Cosmic Constellations. This is my inspiration work, which is very specifically targeted to going in to a moment in your childhood. And the soul always guides and shows the moment to go into. So you can time travel, you go back to a time. It's like a remote viewing going into. You see it, you feel it, you're there. And what happens is then through empathic connection with my client, with whoever I'm working with, that person's being tells me, go to this moment, go to this person, go to this situation. You add something beautiful, and the adult life shifts because that now affects where you are. And usually what we do is just literally bring love in it. Now, remember, love is the prime creation. It is the creative force of everything, infinite. So it is non-local. It's not confined to a specific time. So you can go to another time in the past or even the future and request. I use the word command. It's very clear. Bring in certain kind of love. Can be just energy, it can be a specific kind of emotion to either the person themselves or to someone they're interacting with, so that there is a different situation. It is ridiculously powerful.
How was amazing, Isabella. Ooh,
So sometimes a soul will show me to go in maybe two different places, two different times, two different moments. Usually it's one, and then you see the knock-on effect. So it's a little bit like Bernd Hellinger's family constellations. But what you're going to see in these different snippets that I put together with different clients is that it's a constellation in that you are going into a familial or a friendship situation, a group of people, and influencing something. But it's not confined to the structure of Bernd Hellinger. It's much more open. Souls are much more open than strict structural practice. But I have done a lot of work with Hellinger's family constellation work. It is great stuff. And as an actor, teacher of acting for years, the ability to improvise and receive character actually sort of kick-started that more detailed work. I did a lot of acting training at school, did quite a lot of certificates, did very well with it, but didn't actually work professionally as an actor, singer and dancer, yes. But the actual kick-starting of a very deep emotional improvisation I got from being a deputy in a lot of the Hellinger's constellation workshops. So it's very powerful, but now I use it with a soul in a kind of remote view way and activate something beautiful. And for a child, if I'm working with a child who you don't want to work with me through the computer screen, I have done it during the lockdowns, but it's not the fun way to do it. It's much more fun to crawl around with kids, jump around and build things. But if I can't do any of that, be in person, this is the way I speak to their spirit. We have a conversation. They tell me what they need. It's that simple, that beautiful, and it's a graceful exercise. Blessed by grace. And as more and more of us are understanding and opening up to that state of grace, this is just basic human soul technology, moving from our physical into different levels of our etheric self, different levels of our spiritual self, our spiritual knowing, our spiritual energetic self. I'm going to leave out names in the actual video, so the names will be blanked out.
love to hug my son because I love my mama.
Yeah, that was sweet, wasn't it? He was like a little bit reluctant, but he had to say it. It was so sweet.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was nice. How how was amazing, Isabella. Ooh, it
It's
was
nice when you
amazing.
let the children talk, isn't it? Because, I think I can do it because of all the years of work I've done with children. We would do acting, and so to demonstrate to them, I would be them. So I put myself in children's roles so many times that it's something I'm doing much more these days. I'm going into adults, children, So you as a child, we could go to a moment in your past that your soul would tell us to go to, and we could just give more love to that child version, and it changes how you are in your adult self. It's a really powerful, interesting thing. I'm, getting into much more, but it's lovely to do.
Yes, bit different question, but it's about my son. Has we been related with my son, and if in past coronations? And another question is anything I can help as well for him.
Nice one. Yeah. No, it does link, doesn't it? All right. So here we are. Lena's full, beautiful soul, very kindly speaking with me. We're having an enjoying this quiet little entanglement of energy to access information. And I'm asking now about Lena's son. Tell us about the connections. Were there any specific past existences together? Have they been together as family in the past, in other incarnations? I would like a part of you, Lena's soul, to speak for this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Several times, in fact. The love you have for him is very sweet. It was never deeply disturbed. There were some sad moments, but there was never trauma there. A soft, good recognition of happy times. Some brother, yes, he was a brother, I believe. Was he a son? Please, soul, speak. Was he Lena's son previously? No, but he's been a close friend, a dearly beloved one. There was never difficulty there. There was just it was a good pathway, shall we say, a good pathway. People speak of dark karma and bad karma. No. None of that here. So is there anything that Lena can do to help him, to support him, to encourage him, to build him? What would you say, Spirit, dear soul of Lena, the full soul self of Lena? Give us information on this for her beautiful son. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He has a little battle inside, of course he does. Every soul does. He's got a bit of a fight. The fight is to do with, I have no father. This is a strange country, but I was born here. It's not a strange country. Who am I? What am I? Am I that? Am I this? So what do you need to give him? Lena, tell us what the present lovely Lena in front of me here can do for him to ease that, to help him in that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Yes, it's like the drawings. The drawings appear. The drawings appear through Lena's mind and her hand onto the page because they are a symbol. They are a piece of energy, a system of emotion, a gathering of certain feelings, emotions, pieces of memory reminding coming through into a symbol. That is the drawings. And so it is there, ta-da, on the page, a symbol, and it's saying something to the heart, to the emotion. That is the purpose of the drawing. So we come to that answer in this way. How this works for the son. He needs to find who, what am I? There are ways. It's like a testing game. Shall we try this? How do you feel about this? And you go on a cycle ride, or you send him on a cycle trip. How do you feel about this? And you send him to squash, or to tennis, or to roller skating, or to karate. Anything that can be tasted, that is accessible to be tried. You bring it to him and you discuss, how does this feel? Is this something for you? Yes, no. Do you want to try it? Shall we find a way? And this way, he is shaping his understanding of who he is, rather than where do I come from, but more who, what am I? So you give him challenges. It takes him away from the televisions, computer boxes, whatever they are. It takes him away from that. And it's, here you are. How does your energy feel in this situation? Let's see. And you do it with him consciously as a game. Now, my darling son, we are going to try this new session in our lives together. We're going to come up with 10 new things to do every year from now on. And we're going to try them for a little bit, and you're going to feel what they're like. And that way you are building who you are. Do you like it? Do you not like it? How do you feel? What is it doing for you? Does this feel comfortable? Are you feeling excited, expanded, or not? New things, new activities, new something. Now, I don't know how any of that's feeling to you, Lena. Is there something you want to bring in?
Yeah, and he's a bit sick now and just wanted to be sure yes, he will be okay. But everything that you said, it's so ringing bells a lot, and it's really that's true. Like because to find out for him who he are,
Nice.
it's definitely because even I'm trying for him just to go this country, just to have feeling, to see different things, countries, cultures, to understand yourself more.
Mm.
Um, it's like we slowly do that.
Yeah.
And just one question as well: is he will be okay because he's a bit sick now and he have infection?
Yeah, it's funny as you're talking, I'm literally, it's like I've got a mini version of him in my hand and I'm just stroking his back. The energy is really palpable. So it's just kind of a soothing. Let's just see if there's there's something coming into my mind. So let's just see if that's sort of an accurate thing of what you could gently do with him that will bring him from that place of, an illness is always a kind of a depression, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
retraction from the world to attempt to reconfigure and to understand. So let us see. Hang on. Okay, I think we can actually go to his spirit and talk to him a little bit. Let's see if we can do this. I command Prime Creation. I command Prime Creator. May we speak with Lina's son briefly, with his spirit, that we may receive some information that could be useful, could be helpful. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, sweet one, we want to know, what could Lina do? What could your mama do for you in this place? Give us a feeling of an activity that will help you come back to your full self, your healthful self. Yes, would you do that? I would be very appreciative if you would communicate some of that with us both. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do want to look at things, but I don't really feel like it. It's a bit strange. I quite like the idea of listening to things. I'd like some stories that take me to another world, some imagination. It can just sort of maybe even play in the background. And then I'd like to see some images, maybe some comics, maybe something where I can feel, I want to do this with the imagination. And I know I can't do it. They don't do it at school. I don't, but I want to. I want to go to a different world inside me. I want to. Good. Okay. So would it help if we gave you maybe some books with some maybe like they're called graphic novels. Would that be useful for you? Would that be a nice thing if your mama got some of those for you from maybe the library or she bought some, and maybe an audio book, something, it seems like you're looking for adventure, different characters, a sense of not where you are, something other, something else. Is this correct? Would you please give me more information on this? Thank you. 5432. I don't want to have to think of the things that they make me think of all the time. Not all of it makes me feel comfortable. Sometimes I feel sad. Sometimes I'm angry. Yes, not all of them have fathers either. Yes, I don't like it sometimes. Sometimes I'm very happy. Just I want to sometimes think some other things. I love my mama.
Like I said, he has an infection after operation, and it's just a bit worry moment now. So just wanted to be sure he will be okay,
Yeah.
or something we can do about it. So
Should we just ask? I mean, I think it's kind of obvious, but let's ask his spirit whether those things, by building another, like a fantasy world for him with stories, whether that will help him to heal his
okay.
body. Should we go in and look at that? Okay. Just give me the first letter of his name. M. Okay. So here we are. Hello. Hello, Lena's son again. Hi. Hello. Now, if we do these nice things, if we bring you some story, if we bring you some food for your imagination, so some story playing into your ears, some things you may sometimes look at when you feel awake and happy enough to do it. Is this good for you? Will this be what you need for your health to come back, to recover, to build back strong again after this energy ordeal you have been through? Is this what you need? Will this work? Or is there anything else? Please speak to us now. 54321 now. Do you know what? I like it when my mama tells me stories. Even if she thinks I'm asleep, I like the stories. I like the stories. Maybe even when she was small, my age, I like those stories, you know. I do. I got tears in my eyes for that. I love stories, you know. Is there anything else, son of Lena, you would like to speak to us about? Ah, yes, it will take a little time, but spring is coming and I'm going to be okay. I just want to rest a bit. Okay. I also saw some daffodils there, you know, the yellow flowers. How is that feeling, Lena?
Warm and very true.
Good.
So many things. I'm very pleased. I can't explain it today.
Nice.
That's everything, everything.
Oh, very lovely. So thank you, son of Lena, for speaking to us. That's really very beautiful that you came in and said those things. And keep talking to your mama through your mind and through your words and your feelings. She is listening. Thank you.
He
I
needs to
think
take bath.
he created that so that he could have a break. That was my feeling that was coming through.
Really?
Mm, mm.
And he loves comics.
Oh, isn't that hilarious?
I'm serious. He loves it. He used to read a lot and his stories, and he likes even like he wanted to go, but he's a bit sick now. Like in filming stuff, like with the children going and just how it looks like, because he loves it. And I'm just like, he was saying that, wow, everything is like real.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and like you said about dad and like country and stuff, because sometimes he says like yeah, it's like I'm born here, but does it belong here? Like, he have his questions. So it was like, wow. And like, and sometimes he used to say, it's like, um, he don't like big groups. He's very chat and he communicated, but not too long in big groups. And he used to say it like he like feels he's from cosmos and like people here. So
Yeah, that was all coming through there, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like wow.
Yeah.
And when the stories like, to try more new things, to see it, it was in my mind, and I started saying like just to go one country because he will be going again with basketball to America, and I'm just like listening about new trying things, even just together to do it. Looking in this, and I feel sometimes if I feel my heart or something, I cannot watch. I'm not watching. I cannot talk. I'm not talking. Just block, and if it's blocking me, I'm keeping away.
I ask you to show me, to give me a moment from your past where we can bring some specific energy, and it's going to help you to speak through me, to enable me to have a connection that I may speak and see and feel and perceive with clarity that moment which will help. And then we may bring transformation, alchemical, spiritual transformation. Thank you. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Looks like there's some kind of gluing of something. Looks like a screed on the floor. Is this correct? Hello, Father. We have a rubbish relationship. But let us go to this moment that you were showing me, which is you as a child. Your father just glued down the floor and you levered it up. And let us just go and witness what happened. And then we're going to change it. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Yes, you're getting red in the face. Very busy on the floor. He comes in and you feel a shudder. He doesn't even really have to look at you. You can feel his feel. Doesn't feel good on your skin, does it? No. He wants to hit you for what you did with the parquet floor, lifting it all up after he had glued it down. He really, really wants to pick you up and shake you, but he knows he's not allowed to. He's very, very angry. Now, this is where the family constellations come in, okay? Prime creation, prime creator. I ask that we give this man, my actual grandfather, a complete oil change. In this moment of hatred towards his son, I would like to stop that. And I just instantly saw a box surrounded, like stopping the emotion from getting to my father, who was very little, about 3. Let me speak to his spirit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vernon, look at your son. He's a small person. He's a small child. He's soft. He's very, very influenceable by you. Look at the emotion in your body there. Look how tight it is, how frustrated, how angry. We need to bring this energy out, but not onto your son. What do you propose we do with it? Good idea. So we're going to go and take his body, take yourself out of the room, marching out of the room, and you're going to go outside and you're going to blow off steam. Let us try it, okay? Let's get ready. Let's make a sound. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's not quite enough for him, is it? He's very angry. He needs to thump something. Okay, what can we give him to thump? There's a table, a wooden table. Yeah, he might break that. I suppose that's okay. It's an outside table. Should we let him thump that? Let's let him smack it with his hands, not thump it. Good one, good one. All right. Ready? On the count, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and vroom. Now, how is the energy doing? Let's let him do it for a little bit longer. I'm going to count from 10 to 0. Let him slap it out on that table, the fury that is in his entire body. Let him feel his rootedness through his heels to the earth as he allows the current of this fury, this anger, this tension, this frustration, this fury, which it was going to be directed onto his child, to leave his hands, moves up through his feet, all the way up through his body, out, out, out. And even the energy in his head, his eyes, his neck, in the skull entrapped, comes out through the hands as they beat onto the table. Ready? And now his wife is curious about the sound. That's good. She wasn't in the picture before. Now, let's look at you, Vernon. Where are you now? You're in a bit of stillness now, aren't you? That's right. You're almost catching your breath. How nasty you were to that little boy. Remember, what you nearly did to him was done to you. Is that correct? Is that right? Is that what your heart loves? No, you know that. All right. Now bring yourself back into the room. You can come and speak with your son. Let us see what words now form from you. Ready? Enter the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. And there's your wife with him. She knows it's not good. She knows you won't like it. She's actually gently comforting your child. Let us hear you speak to him. Ready? 3, 2, 1 now. Son, this is not correct. This is not what you do. Put the tools down. Those are mine. I will show you how to do this another day together. We will do some work like this. This is my work. Now I have to take the time and put it all back. I understand it's fascinating for you. It is interesting for you, but this is not right what you did. I would like you to say sorry to me. Thank you. And I am sorry that I came in so furious. I was upset. I saw my work had been undone. It is very difficult to see that. Adults have a difficult time sometimes, my son. Please forgive me. All right. Yes, come to my arms and we will go to my workshop and I will show you the tools. And there is some wood left and we can play with that. I will show you how this fits together. That is what you wanted to understand, isn't it? I know. All right, my clever boy. Now we say goodbye to your mama for a moment. Goodbye, mama. Goodbye, maman. All right. All right, my son. Now come, we go and look at this. We draw it on the paper and then we find some sticks and we make the pattern and you can understand how it works. All right. Good boy. And he ruffles his hair. Prime creation, is there any more we need to do here to bring in a better outcome? That should do something. Thank you. All right. Step away from that. Slip out of that energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like taking off a glove or a pair of tights. Don't want any of the residual energy on me. Nope. Just me. Back to a neutral place. All right. As neutral as I'm ever going to be. Show me something, please. Oh, okay, good. We will go there. Now, this could be difficult, but let's do it. So instantly I saw his motorcycle. We'd go over there. I walk with you. Right. This is when you're out of your body and you're looking down. All right. I will talk with you. Let's see what we see. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Oh, it's lovely to see you. I've missed you. Missed being with you. Yeah, it does look a bit like a mess. But you know what? I'd love it if you can put yourself back together again. Because I've been waiting for you. I've been looking for you for quite a while, you know, hoping you'd turn back. I was in a few places you were in at the same time, but it didn't quite work. Yeah, can you bring yourself back into that body? Can we arrange for that? Look at that wonderful doctor. He knows what he's doing. Let us give him lots of love and clarity and intelligence. Let us do that. You ready? Okay, you and I both together, we call in a command prime creator, command prime creation. Here in this moment, with this body that is broken, bring an extraordinary thing, a field of energy unlike anything else. A field of soul energy which will contain the body. Hold it in stasis, slowly, quietly, as it is lifted with the careful guidance of this man, this wonderful surgeon with great intelligence and sensitivity. He was guided to be there in that moment. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being there, for being the instrument of God's love, of Creator's love. And look at the body, how extraordinary. It's just holding together. Look, the bleeding has slowed completely down. Look at that. Oh, we just hold that bubble as we travel up into the helicopter and travel to the hospital. Slow, everything slow, as though it is a time bubble, time warp. So soft, so slow, so gentle. And watch as they do this work to you. It is exciting, interesting, and shocking at the same time, I understand. Here, I will hold your hand. I love you. I love you. I want you to stay here for me. I really want the experience of being with you in this world, in this life. Let us call in more extraordinary energy here. Beloved Source, Prime Creation, to all the nurses and all the doctors, to all the surgical instruments and the metals, every element involved in this, elevate them to a higher level. Fill the entire room, the entire hospital, with something extraordinary, a field never quite felt before in this manner, something highly elevated, fine, refined, and let it permeate through from the earth, her love, her generosity, holding her little beings. That's all of us. Let the time be a little slower, that things can be a little more carefully done. Great clarity of perception, the gentleness, putting this body back together. Stay with me a little while, my love, as we watch, as we watch. Some days go by, some days go by. And look at the healing, look at the growing of the cells as this beautiful field of love is working. Exceptional. If you hear the audio, you wouldn't know that I have tears in my eyes right now. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. Now see if you can go back gently, a little bit as a time at a time at a time into the body. Ah, painful, very difficult. Things weren't going so well. Yes, what can we do about that? Ah, crash and burn, huh? Let us see if we can go to another moment. This looks like this field is as good as it will be for your body. Not quite so good for the mental and the emotional part, but maybe there is a moment which is a more perfect moment to enter into, that we can bring something specific to enable you, to equip you, to enlarge you, to expand you in your mind, your heart, your trust in your feelings. I command Prime Creation, I command Prime Create. Take us to that perfect moment which will enable that which I asked for. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. You're out there now. Spring day. There you are. And there are two things in your heart, aren't there? There is a soaring and a tearing of pain. The same time, what do we do about that? Eh? Now your wise soul knows. Let us ask. Soul of my beloved, show us both here what we can bring to him, what we can give him on this earthly realm. How can we bring him something that will ease that tearing? Ah, Ram Creator, show me on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1 now. I'm feeling very close to it, so I ask for help here. Creator, show me. You're telling me to give him that song, and I will do that. What else can we do here? The song is a beautiful song where I recorded 2 vocal tracks over a beautiful piece of sacred music written by Arvo Pärt called Spiegel im Spiegel, which means mirror in mirror. And it is quite extraordinarily transformative, so I shall be giving that to him. But what else do we have? Prime Creation, show me what else my beloved spirit and I can work here for his easing, his empowering, his healing, to resolve this tearing, this joy, exaltation, and tearing pain. On the count of 5 to 0, I will know what I will allow the information to come through my mouth. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. It is a rough journey, no mistaking. Sometimes it goes up and sometimes it is down, and sometimes it is down and down and down. All right, Prime Creation. Let us just do something right now, right now, right now, right over him, right now, in this present moment, in his body, with his full soul with him. Full body, full spirit of incarnated soul peace into his body, and full soul collective around him. I command, Prime Creator, I command Prime Creation, bring to him, to his soul, to his mind, to his heart, to his being, something extraordinary, a shift in perception, an atmosphere in which these 2 strands of emotion find harmony. They find coexistence. They find peace. There are many currents at work currently on our planet. Extraordinary creator beings come in. I am addressing Prime Creation, source of all. Bring to my love, to his spirit, through his soul, an energetic field, specifically for him, which harmonizes these, the pain of fear, doubt, shame, the lower emotions, the tearing, with the quiet murmur of hope, which in its highest octave is a great expanded joy. Show me the color, show me the consistency, show me the experience of this energy that is coming to him, around him, for him, his physical body right now, his entire spiritual essence. So it is a very soft magenta curtain around him with, as it hits the ground, it has a turquoise green as it touches the ground. Let us make sound for it too. Very similar to the hum of a motorcycle's engine, huh? No wonder he likes that. It has a certain sound frequency which does him well. It soothes him. It puts him back together. Integration. Spirit of my beloved. Do you have anything more to say that we can do here? Anything to bring to this event, to this situation? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can recalibrate in this field. You could draw it for me and hold the image. I know it. It is my own space, sacred space, my own space. No one's demands upon me. I'm by my own, in the place of movement, water and fire, earth and wind, all harmonious within me. Can we give your heart, the great, courageous warrior heart? Can we give him all power in the small, quiet places of his life too, of your life too? Not just out in the world, but the intimate places. Creator, a butterfly landing on him, symbol of the quietness, the softness, the delicacy. A very brief life, a butterfly. Very beautiful when it arrives. Look at your heart, look at your heart. Hold it and look into it. Creator, I ask for a sparkle wash, a wash of diamonds of light, a wash of invigoration. Yes, for me too, why not? I always need it, but enlivening, rejuvenation, quiet, hearing of the spirit. I shall go and illustrate my books, my elfie fairy stories, for many of the illustrations can be inspired by what has just transpired. Is there anything else we need to do, my beloved? Your spirit, share with me, is there anything else we can do right now, here and now, for your purposeful expansion, full integration, peaceful contentedness? These are good things to have with you. Remember, the butterfly is the symbol. Quietude, that very beautiful, bright inner hum. Thank you, so it is. Now I'm going to hold that energy as I draw later on. My hands are buzzing, which is always beautiful. That's an example. These pieces are examples of work with spirit. Thank you so very much. I'm creation. We are little beings from you, little seeds of you. Sometimes we emerge enormous. Sometimes we are tiny. Ultimate scale of things doesn't determine its efficacy. We ask for love and assistance and newness, input of what is needed in the moment, and the ability to receive it, to be open to it, to be open to the knowing of what, and the allowing it through into our reality, through from the etheric realms of thought into felt, experienced energy. Thank you. I am Dr. Isabella May, and this is Activating Your Human Potential. My beautiful girl, my beautiful girl, my beautiful girl. There is a beautiful young woman I'm going to be speaking to, and we're going to ask her to bring maybe several times from her past to help her deal with what she's going through. I call forth your beautiful soul self, to meet with me in this conversation. And all we're going to do is bring some more love energy that you were not able to receive at the time. It wasn't present at that time. Somewhere, and you're going to tell me where there was injury inflicted upon you that could have been changed, could have helped, could have been prevented if there was more loving energy available to you in that moment. So this is what we're going to do. I command my spirit to receive this information with clarity, without judgment, with pure perception, in pure connection to my full soul self through source energy, prime creation. We allow you to speak from your full soul self through my mouth, that we may find this moment. On the count of 5, you're going to speak through me. Here we are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. I was left alone at that important junction. I know I ran. No one could catch me. I didn't want to be caught. It was unbearable. But you were not able to give me what I wanted. You didn't even have it. You didn't have it. You didn't have it. You didn't have it. No. Yeah, it was shitty. Oh, I did not like that person. I did not like her. But that's what I was with. Hey, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. That's all we got all day long. She was like that. She was a bossy bitch. Okay. Would you please bring me to a moment that we can precisely pinpoint? And let's go in and bring something beautiful to that moment. I would ask you to show me that on the count from 5 to 0. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Yes, it was that moment. It's fine. Take it. Here I am, running around. You are trying to catch me. You're trying to catch me. You're trying to tell me. You're trying to tell me. You're trying to tell me. I know you haven't really got anything to tell me. I know you're not even going to get any headway. He's got me. He's kind of messed up. Yeah, she's got him. It's all a mess. It's all a mess. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. All right. Okay. Let us take that moment then. I command Prime Creator. I command Prime Creation. I command the full soul self of to reveal to us what we can bring to that moment so that she is able to feel loved, cherished, held peacefully, peaceful, some kind of sense of it's going to be okay. Reveal this to me. Allow her soul to speak through me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. It is going to be okay, but only in the long run. There was nothing to catch me. We will build it now. So what we're going to build is a net, an energy net, which is independent of those two. What it was is there's a child running around. One parent is loving her, but doesn't have the means to look after her, but loving her. The other one doesn't know anything about love, but has got some kind of scary mechanism for materially looking after her. So it's like between a rock and a hard place that she feels. And what she wants is a hammock built of light that she can stand in and hold into and feel secure no matter what happens around her. So that's what we're going to build. I command my spirit. I command Prime Creation, Prime Creator. Around this child, this beautiful wild thing, of great brilliance and intelligence and power and energy, vitality. We build for her beneath her feet, beneath her entire body. Look at it, strands of light. It is like a hammock built of rope of light. There's a slight iridescence. There's a slight multicolored quality to the strands. It's just like a string hammock. Imagine there are holes, but she cannot fall through. It catches her. It's just beneath her feet, whether she jumps in the air, runs, moves up a building or down. And this is held by who? Yes, let's have a look at that. Good. Nice. So what this is held by are two figures, her mother and her full soul self. So the full soul, of course, is doing the most of the holding, but a child is held and entrusted into the hands of the parent. So what we've done there is circumnavigated the dysfunctional parent, and the love of the one with their soul and the love of her soul are going to work together in this. So let's just see that completely come into place so we can feel it, that it's resonated and fully moved in. I command Prime Creation. I command Prime Creator. This energy of complete safety, this energy of complete safety, this energy of complete safety is now fully beneath her feet. Every step she takes, every moment of climbing, every jump, every descent, every moment she lies down, anything on the planet, anything on the world, there is a net beneath her holding her. Look here, look up, look up, look up, look up. There is your full soul self. Look how big you are, holding it entirely, completely. She loves it. She loves you. She's smiling at you. Feel that. And through the strands, through these ropes of this hammock, which are beneath her, I can see this energy flowing as though each of the ropes is a river of pure source energy flowing to her, so that every step she takes, she's not unsure of. She is sure because there is source energy with her, holding her, protecting her, surrounding her. She knows it's there. And let's have a look at the other side of it. Turn to the other side. Look who has that other side. That is your mother. Look at her heart just for a moment. It is very pure. Look at that. Yes, the roots into the ground, not quite so easy, but there is pure love. It's a different kind of color coming from her than from you. From you, there was the golds and the oranges and the reds and the deep pinks, lots and lots of golds. And from your mother, you have those pale blues, the lilacs, the pinks, the whites. Look at that. And there's even some turquoise and also some pale green. Look at that. That's coming to you. She holds it. She will never, ever let go of it. It is completely built into her fiber. Now, let me see. Hold there, stand there, dance up and down, move around. We are going to count to 10 and you're going to absorb it. Absolutely own it. Know that this is now yours. From that point forwards, onwards, in fact, it's never going to dissolve as long as you are here on the planet. That's a beautiful experience to have. Let us do that. And we're going to almost see it in a fast forward as I count from 10 to 0, where you were there at age 7, 8, 7.5. And moving forward rapidly through to now where you are 29 years old. And you will feel the effect of that now in your life from that point in the past to the present moment. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Always there, always there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so it is. Now, soul of Sandra, show me, are there any other moments that we can do any tweaking, add any love? Okay, good. Let's take that moment then. So we're going to go to a moment where there was a counseling session over a telephone, and we're going to just open the ears, the mind, and the heart to all the love that was coming that way. So bear with me. Here we go. Let's see. Prime creator, prime creation. In that time, in that moment, in that conversation, there was, let us see the love quality that was coming to her. There was love coming to her. But at the time, there was an influence, shall we say. It's like wearing a coat, which wasn't allowing it to be in. And the coat looks quite like a big shaggy coat, not really her body. She's a very slender, beautiful person, this one. So what we're going to do is, in this moment, at the same moment of removing the coat, we're going to have that energy touch so that there is no loss, there is support, but from a true place rather than a big, heavy, shaggy coat. So that love, that power, that energy, that pure creative source energy, which is there to reconstruct thoughts, to connect mind and brain and experience in the cells of the body to the greater self, to the greater wisdom of the soul. That's what that energy coming in was for. And that's what it will be able to do when we bring it. So here we go. I can see you in that great big shaggy coat. As we count down from 10 to 0, that will dissolve piece by piece. As it does, that energy, and look at it, it's white, it's pale yellow, it's like a gold, very beautiful fine gold. It's a blue, it's a white. That energy of your spirit from your soul, from your mother, is coming into your body. It's able to touch in through the bones of your skull, into your face, your neck, your entire body, down through your shoulders, your arms. Your entire torso is able to feel that love again. As we remove that coat, it will take the 10 seconds. So let us do that counting. And then we will stay for another 10, holding that energy there for you, that you feel it. And then we may hold it for longer. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Dissolving now. And 10, 9, 8. Look at it becoming transparent. 7, breathe and feel. Feel that. It is like a soft rain upon you. 6, it is starting to permeate you, starting to reach your heart. You can feel the tremors of it. 5, 4, yes. 3, feel it under your feet too. Can you feel that? Even the tips of your ears, inside your ears. You can start to hear it. 2, and the tingling is starting because that's almost disappeared, that shaggy coat. And the last one from 2 to 0, it will completely dissolve and you'll just be in that pure energy. 1, 0. Silver energy has added itself and a lilac. And there is also a pale green turning to emerald green. And there is a reciprocal activation from the earth coming up through the feet as your soul essence energy touches the earth. She wakes. She awakens in that spot and brings it up to you, through you. We count that lovely 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8. Yes, you can slowly twirl around in it. It's not going anywhere. 7. There is no shaggy coat needed. Look, it's gone. You don't need it. 6, 5, 4. If you're cold like you were just then, know that this energy is warming. It warms you. It brings you to that which will warm you. Whether that is food or people or places. 3, 2, 1. You see there, what do you have? Inside you, it's like an egg of very bright, radiant light. And there is emerald green and there is purple radiating. There's white and emerald green and purple radiating from you. It's as though your soul has dropped into your body. Feel that? It's connected in, down through your legs, down through your sex, through your legs, knees, calves, shins, ankles, bridge of foot, heel, arch, ball of foot, toes. That's right. Feel that and breathe into that. So we'll leave that for now because that will just settle into you. And then I will talk with you in a few days and you tell me how it's going. And if we need to repeat it, that's fine. We do that. All right. I thank your spirit for working with me. For I am creation, all that is, creator source. Thank you for allowing me to experience this. And I thank my own soul for coming to this point. And so it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. I am Dr. Isabella May. This is activating your human potential. If you want to do any of this work with me, if you have children who we can't do through the screen, but you would like something to happen for them, or another relative, even actually someone who's passed, who's still hanging around, we can go and do these moments where we allow the soul to speak and to show and to reveal. And we're just, we're like we're like the people in the department stores who help you choose your next wardrobe. That's what we're like. Facilitators, inspirators, creating a bridge between the spirit and the mind and the heart of a person. So that is a beautiful work to do, and I love to do it.
Just a lie. You're really my lovely baby bride. I'm eccentric and odd, some would say strange. I live my life beyond the hearing range. Well, I love to be free and I live to explore. You're my reflection standing there at the door. Bright, beacons and high, filling all up with goodies from the sky. Squish me and tease me and cry. Love me, honey, to the day that I die. Think it's a shame, you think that it's strange that everyone senses you wrong. Well, I'm saying to you,